This is Tom Meyer, Superintendent, Bellevue Community School District in Bellevue, Iowa, coming to you with this week's Believe in the Blue update. Want to update you on a few things our students have been accomplishing. First of all, last night we had our second grade exhibit night with some of their projects. Mrs. Decker and Mrs. Kellogg did a wonderful job with organizing their outstanding students on some great work at the elementary. Check out Facebook or Twitter online to find that, to look at some of those pictures. But just an outstanding job of students taking their learning to the next level. Learning something, but taking it to the next level and really being passionate about their learning. And that's really, truly what learning is about, is finding something to be passionate about and moving on from there. And I'll talk about that in a little bit as I talk about a book here that we're reading as a team here in the district. But also our speech students over the weekend did an outstanding job. We had 1 ratings. Allison Wright, Anna Dunn, and Abe Steinbeck all had Allison Wright, Jacob Till, and Sally Paulson all had received 1 ratings for 2 of their events, moving on to state, and that is on March 11th. And then Allison Eggers, Anna Dunn, Abe Steinbeck, Brianna Bush, Jameson Span, Jack Sieverning, and Lisa Dixon also received 1s on their speech competition that way, and they're also moving on to state with that 1 event. And then other people did a great job, also received 2 ratings for Jacob Bakey, Brady Grable, Zoe Aschenbrenner, Madison Buddy, and Kaylin Sieverning. Want to congratulate them and their instructors for that, their sponsors for that, coaches, whatever you want to call them, Pam Van Vleck and Aaron Fisher. Just an outstanding job by them. Just want to congratulate them on their efforts, and best of luck at state on March 11th. I know they will do very, very well based on the time commitment that they've put into things and everything like that. We have our state FBLA competition coming up in a couple weeks. Actually, the program brochure has been designed by Cameron Ray and Jacob Till from our school as well. Outstanding things there. It just our students amaze me every single day. I hear of something that's going on that way. We had the Pops concert on Monday night, another great concert there. Some other things happening, talking about music. We have a middle school music contest this Thursday out here at the middle school, high school. Feel free to come out to that. Anyone can pop in and watch anyone perform. I would strongly recommend that, in all honesty. Some other things happening. March 4th, we have our throwers clinic that way for track athletes. We have parent-teacher conferences March 7th and March 8th. That's next Wednesday and Thursday. We also have a 3-hour early dismissal for students at that time. Our teachers have professional development from 12:30 to 2, and then we have conferences both those evenings, March 7th and 8th, from 3:30 to 8. At the elementary, they are scheduled with the classroom teacher. Middle school, high school, you just come out and then you travel around to where you need to go, where you want to go, whatever the case may be. A couple other things here. There's also no school on March 12th due to teacher professional development that day. And then March 30th through April 3rd, it's kind of our spring break, small spring break there, just like the break in the early March is here. But March 30th through April 3rd, no school that way. I mentioned state speech on March 11th. So a lot of things happening. Golf will be starting up soon. Track has started up already in some areas that way at the high school level. There's still some snow on the playgrounds, but it's going away, and the weather, the way it's been the last couple of days, has been absolutely outstanding. I want to take just a second talking about school safety as well. We all know what happened in Florida 2 weeks ago today, actually, unfortunate event. We never want to see anything like that happen here in Bellevue or in the area or in Iowa or again nationwide. We do have evacuation and emergency procedures in line. We're actually reviewing these as well, updating them, whatever the case may be. We do that on a yearly basis where we'll have some training for our staff and some information again for our staff next Wednesday when students get out, and then we'll do something again on March 12th when there's a no school day. Myself, and Mr. Raker, Mr. Jess, and Mr. Ernst went around and talked to all the middle school and high school students yesterday about some evacuation procedures and reminding them we have things in place, and when they're told to do something in those situations, to make sure they do it. But to ask questions as well, and they asked some very good questions. We'll be responding to some of those likely online and in face-to-face with them in the future as well, and letting you know. But we do have a plan. If anyone's interested in that plan is located on our website as well. It's under the superintendent's page, so feel free to look for that there. But you know, we want to make sure all students are safe. I know just today West Branch School District is closed down because of a threat. On Friday, I think it was, Dubuque closed because of a threat. So we don't want to see those things happen here. We also want to make sure our kids are as safe as they possibly can be. And part of that is developing relationships. Relationships with students is the most important thing that we can do, not only for school safety, but also for their learning. And that is a thing that we strive for and will continue to strive for in the future as well. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to contact us. As it says behind me there, it talks about a meaningful curriculum and engaged students. We need our students truly engaged and a part of our building, a part of our school, a part of our district, a part of our community to be successful. And it's really what we strive to do that way. And we're always continually looking to do more and more things in that regard. I pick up this book here, The Innovator's Mindset by George Couros again. I want to talk just about a couple things that he talks about here, about what school is, school versus learning. You know, we can learn a lot in school. We can also learn a lot outside of school. Our job in school is to connect the outside to the inside, or connect our community to our school, and really help our students develop their learning in a real and relevant manner so they can focus in the future and really truly learn information that's going to help them for the rest of their lives. You know, a couple things he talks about here. I'm just going to mention a couple. You know, school is scheduled at certain times. Learning can happen anytime, all of the time. Learning can happen anywhere at any time. In the mornings, I typically listen to a podcast coming up, and I learn something new nearly every day. Just listen to a podcast, new information that way. School is standardized. There's certain things we teach. Learning is personal. And how can we bring the learning and make it personal? We're trying to do that here in the school, making personalized learning. Talk about the second grade students. That was a lot of personalized learning. They went beyond the traditional curriculum in helping their students learn. School teaches us to obtain information from certain people. Learning promotes that everyone is a teacher and everyone is a learner. I think that's really key. Everyone's a teacher and everyone's a learner, and we can learn from anyone that way. And I guess I'll just leave it at that for right now. But a good book I'd recommend, if anyone wants an extra copy, let me know. I can definitely give you one of those to review. On that note, we will move on from there. Remember, no school next Friday, be March 9th or Monday, March 12th, as I mentioned, and a 3-hour early dismissal on Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Have a great day, everyone.